Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a quick update on the potential tropical cyclone number 2. The latest advisory from the Hurricane Center released a while ago, so I figured I'd post a quick update on that as well as some of the data coming in. This is the latest run of one of the hurricane hunters heading into the storm. Let me actually reverse this and go back and show you that during their flight, basically, this will pause at some of the peak. During the whole flight, I never did see a peak wind gust in excess of 30 miles per hour. So this storm basically is still organizing, not a depression just yet, and at flight level, again, those winds have been less than 30 miles per hour so far. This is the latest from the Hurricane Center, still looking at maximum sustained winds with the system at 30 miles per hour, moving towards the west-southwest at around 8 miles per hour, and you can see the current location of that across the northeastern sections of the Gulf of Mexico. Here is the latest advisory issued by the National Hurricane Center. Does make landfall Saturday afternoon, early Saturday afternoon, southwest of Lafayette. The latest track has shifted a bit to the east, which is actually good for the Arctic. The farther east we can get this, the better. But it still has it moving into the eastern edge of the area, passing I-20, probably between Minden and Ruston Sunday afternoon with maximum sustained winds at 60 to 65 miles per hour. Then the storm would move out of our area into Arkansas by Monday afternoon. Again, notice the cone there. That is the degree of uncertainty there, as there still is a great deal of uncertainty with this system. Look at some of the latest spaghetti plots of the tropical models. You can see the biggest concentration actually further to the east, taking the storm into western Mississippi, but there are still a handful of models which send it into the Arctic here, and one model that that the Hurricane Center is focusing on does take it into the eastern edge of the area. Here's Futurecast, and it is actually kind of out there by itself, taking the storm to Texas, making landfall as we look ahead to Saturday evening near Houston, and then moving the storm over towards Austin by Sunday afternoon. Obviously, this is a bit further west, but this just kind of basically illustrates the degree of uncertainty which still exists with this particular storm. Now, as far as rainfall, this is what we're looking at. Again, this model that you're seeing here is projecting the storm to move closer to the Mississippi River, if not into Mississippi, and you can see some of the projections as far as rainfall. If this moves into the Arctic's eastern edge, you can take this 5 to 14 inches and slide it westward into our area, so the potential is there that we could see some very heavy flood-producing rainfall here for the Arctic, beginning Saturday night, continuing through Sunday, and then tapering off as we go through the day Monday. So again, this is a situation worth watching. Flooding going to be a concern. Also, the threat for some power outages, if we're still looking at tropical storm force winds across the southern two-thirds of the Arctic as we go through the day Sunday.